Boone County case 2014-149, 2014-154, Newton County case 2013-26, and then revocation, case from the revocation docket, Boone County case 2011-246. All State of Arkansas versus Heather Carter.
Christine, thank you.
Here's Ms. Carter appeared in front of Judge Putman on April 3rd after being subject to an alias warrant that was issued September 12th of 2014. The case file reflects her rearrest on March 26th of 2015. Suspected does the prosecutor, the public defender's office reflect that case 2014-149 is still on the Division 3 docket? That has been moved to Division 4. I'm not seeing a transfer order.
Judge, I have it marked out, the 3 marked out and a 4 written. And
That's kind of what I'm wondering. Judge Putman had that case set on a scheduling order. It was supposed to go to trial last November. And reflects that the court actually issued a alias warrant on that case on August 29th. That was the first time the court issued an alias warrant. It was August 29th, followed up by issuing one on September 14th when she didn't appear on this court's schedule. But I'm going through here, I don't see a transfer, a formal transfer of 2014-149. Is that, I'm just trying to determine whose docket this could report. I mean, that one case is settled. All the other ones appear to be on the Division 4 docket. Do you have any information about that?
There's no order in our file showing a transfer. Ms. Carter's set for revocation here today, so she can be brought over so we can have that hearing, dispose of the revocation matter.
Well, then we'll take that all up first thing after lunch today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Carter will be brought over. You'll be transported over. 2015-26, State of Arkansas versus Clyde Wayne Sparks. Mr. Rooster, have you applied to the Public Defender's Office, sir?
Yes, sir. I filled out some papers the other day.
Judge, I believe that Mr. Bunch is,
I'm sorry.
let me see if I can track Mr. Bunch down.
I have you listed as his attorney, so I was asking for you. Mr. Bunch?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sparks, you're charged with the offense of possession of a firearm by a certain person, Class D felony, and cruelty to animals, an unclassified misdemeanor.
Your Honor, for the court's information, the date of arrest was June 25 of 2014. And that being the case, we would ask the court for a short scheduling order.
What day?
June 25th of 2014.
How did that happen?
And obviously, Judge, in order for us to proceed to trial in short order, we're going to need discovery and a lot of other things in a short amount of time.
All right, court's making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Sparks.
Your Honor, on behalf of the Public Defender's Office, we enter a plea of not guilty and wait formal reading of the charge.
Here is the 11 pages of discovery. Judge, he may have actually been arrested that day on a terroristic threatening charge. Because after the shooting involving the dog, that individual who owned the dog confronted him him being Mr. Sparks, and told the sheriff's office that Mr. Sparks had threatened to kill him, saying he would do the same thing to him that he would do to the dog. And after coming out and talking to Mr. Sparks, the sheriff's office arrested him.
Judge, my client was arrested by the Newton County Sheriff's Office on June 25th, 2014. So that's, I'm showing.
But it could have been for terroristic threatening.
No, he was arrested on discharge on that date, according to the affidavit.
Okay.
I then arrested Sparks for possession of firearms by certain persons, and in the affidavit it shows June 25th, 2014.
The affidavit says,
Judge, we could set it for trial on June 22nd. I'm showing that you have other Newton County trials set on that day.
I'm going to set it for trial May 14th and 15th. I'm going to set it for pre-trial on May 8th. I've read through the affidavit. It appears to the court to be a very straightforward case, one that I have tried when I was a prosecutor many times unless there's some complicated issue that the court's unaware of. I don't see any reasons that both sides can't, that the state can't get discovery completed and delivered and be ready for trial in Newton County on the 14th and 15th of May. If there are any pre-trial hearings that need to be had, they need to be ready for hearing on May 8th. Mr. Sparks, the trial will be scheduled in Jasper, and the pre-trial will be back here in 2 weeks on May 8th. And you need to stay in touch with your attorney, be it Mr. Bunch or Mr. Russo. And make sure you communicate with them, because they can't get your case ready for trial unless you communicate with them about what happened. All right? Right. So that's how it's being set down for trial.
And Your Honor, I'll just make the court aware. Apparently, they're making allegations that my client's a prior convicted felon, and I'd ask that the state provide that information well in advance of trial.
Very good. Court is so directed.
Plants, and more plants. That's what you'll find at Camps Plants in Harrison. Perennials, annuals, ferns, hanging baskets, shrubs, roses, and the largest selection of garden vegetables in the area. With different varieties arriving weekly, you're sure to find the perfect plant, shrub, or tree at the best price in the area. Camps Plants, in business for over 30 years in Harrison.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud. Harrison is a Health Mart town. Sam Alexander Pharmacy on the square downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Nature's Wonders has been the area's premier location for value and quality in vitamins and minerals since 1994. But that's only scratching the surface. Nature's Wonders also features products that are better for you and your family's everyday needs and are also better for the environment. Nature's Wonders selection of freshly grown organic vegetables and environmentally safe cleaners allow for a healthier heart and home. From the latest addition to the trusted friend, there's something for everyone at Nature's Wonders, your supermarket of healthy choices.
You know, we should always remember to have a working smoke detector where we sleep. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we're all safe, we're all safe. In an emergency, you need a meeting place outside the whole family can meet, so you know everyone is safe.
2015-3, State of Arkansas versus George Wesley Upton.
Your Honor, Mr. Upton's case, I don't believe that we have anything to take up today. We are on track with the scheduling order. However, we may have a potential disposition on the horizon. Instead of just coming back on the 22nd, I'd ask the court to allow us a reappearance on the 8th in case we can get this resolved.
All right. Put it down for reappearance on May 8th. 2015-4, State of Arkansas versus Christine Batty.
Your Honor, Christine's case, we had initially anticipated having a revocation hearing today. However, I was been able to bring some information to light to the prosecutor. And in light of that, Judge, our pretrial on our new case is set for May 22nd. And what I'd ask the court to do is allow us to continue the revocation along with our new case. And our new case is 2015-04, and have her reappear on that date. In the meantime, I want to try to get some additional information on a collateral issue that may help dispose of her case.
With, of course, all the time.
And time's on my dime, Judge.
Right now, I was trying to search down the revocation file, so I didn't pay as close attention as I'd like to for what you all said now. So she's appearing on both cases today. Her appearance in case 2015-4 was as a first reappearance on the scheduling order, I believe.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the case is moving forward.
It is, Your Honor. We've received discovery. We've discussed some potential resolutions to that case. And I have received a plea offer from the state. And so we are making progress on that, Judge. So in light of the information I've provided to the prosecutor, we'd just like to continue on in that case with the scheduling order.
So his next reappearance will be May 22nd on that case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Now, on the revocation matter, which was down for hearing today, what's the status of that?
Judge, initially we had anticipated a revocation hearing. We received a plea offer and discovery in that case, but in light of some collateral issues I presented to the prosecutor, we'd asked that the court continue that till the 22nd as well, at my request, and we understand the continuance will be on my dime, and we'll continue to waive the 60-day hearing requirement.
May 22nd. She's ordered to reappear on May 22nd. You may be excused. Next matter is 2015-52, State of Arkansas versus Eugene Smith. I'm fine. How are you? This was down for Court reflects that on March 27th, Mr. Smith appeared before this court, noted that he would apply to the Public Defender's Office, and we set him down to reappear today for attorney status. In the meantime, this matter has been set by a written scheduling order. The defendant is set for trial during the week of August 3rd, and pretrial is scheduled for July 24th. And he also has a check on the status of the case reappearance for June 19th. The attorney status is resolved by his appearance here today with Mr. Russo, and any other matters to be taken up at this time.
Your Honor, we're on track with the scheduling order. We have received discovery. We have a potential plea offer in the works with this. I will tell the court my client's got some charges out of Carroll County, and we anticipate a wrap-up with Carroll County. He's going to court there in May, and we're progressing well, Judge.
All right. Your next appearance in court is scheduled for June 19th. You may be excused until then. Just stay in touch with your attorney. 2015-54, State of Arkansas versus James McGarrah.
Judge, Matt Stone sent me a text that took up 2 pages of my phone. He's going to represent Mr. McGarrah, and he's going to enter an order.
I've got a paper that you faxed over if you need it.
So you've employed Matt Stone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Court will reflect that Matt Stone's the attorney of record. The court documents reflect that on April 3rd, the defendant appeared for arraignment in front of Judge Putman, entered a plea of not guilty, and was set off to today to get on this court's scheduling order. This court will set it in accordance with this court's scheduling order for trial in the week of August 31st, a pre-trial on August 14th, and a reappearance on July 24th. So, Mr. McGarrah, you need to note down that your next appearance in this court is July 24th. And certainly Mr. Stone would be, I expect him to be with you at that day. On August 14th, you have a scheduled pre-trial, and your trial is set for the week of August 31st, with several other cases that are set that week. All right? All right. And you need to stay in touch with Mr. Stone. Don't wait for him to contact you. You stay in touch with him. All right? You may be excused at this time. Thank you. 2015-62, State of Arkansas versus Ryan Gagliardi. Court shows that Mr. Gagliardi entered an appearance on April 17th in front of Judge Putman, entered a plea of not guilty, and was set down. It's written in as May 24th. I'm confident that was intended to be April 24th. In any case, he's here on April 24th to get on this court's scheduling order. This court will set the matter. Mr. Russo, you've been appointed, have you known?
Yes, Your Honor, we have. Judge Putman appointed us back on April 17th.
Good. I'm setting it for reappearance July 24th, pre-trial August 14th, and trial during the week of August 31st. All those dates will be in a written scheduling order that are filed in the case file. Mr. Gagliardi, you need to stay in touch with your attorney and make sure you're in court on the dates that I've set out. All right. You may be excused.
Hi, this is Jim Fitzgerald of Community First Bank, and we have a variety of home loan options that are sure to fit your financial needs. From 100% financing rural development loans to VA loans for veterans to FHA loans with low down payment options, your locally owned hometown bank has the right home loan for you. Community First Bank, where it's all about community. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Nature's Wonders has been the area's premier location for value and quality in vitamins and minerals since 1994. But that's only scratching the surface. Nature's Wonders also features products that are better for you and your family's everyday needs and are also better for the environment. Nature's Wonders selection of freshly grown organic vegetables and environmentally safe cleaners allow for a healthier heart and home. From the latest addition to the trusted friend, there's something for everyone at Nature's Wonders, your supermarket of healthy choices.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud. Harrison is a Health Mart town. Sam Alexander Pharmacy on the square downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
Start spinning, twisting, and pumping into a healthy lifestyle 24 hours a day at the Fitness Club. With all of the best equipment and personal trainers, you're ensured a workout that's fun, effective, and motivating. At the Fitness Club, you can enhance your glow, relax your mind, and refresh your body all in one convenient location. So what are you waiting for? Start spinning, twisting, and pumping your way into a new you today. Enhance your lifestyle and reach your goals at the Fitness Club, Highway 6265 North in Harrison.
2015-68, State of Arkansas versus William Dotson.
I need an arrest date on Mrs. Hacker.
April 7th.
April 7th.
Thank you. Do you mind repeating that, Your Honor?
Pardon?
Do you mind repeating what you just called?
William Dotson.
2015-68, Boone County case, State of Arkansas versus William Dotson. Court is making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office. Dotson appeared before Judge Putman on the 17th of April and entered a plea of not guilty. Sat down today to get him onto the scheduling order of this court. This court will reflect that Mr. Russo is representing Mr. Dotson and will set this matter for, according to the scheduling order, for a July 24th reappearance, an August 14th pre-trial, and a trial during the week of August 31st. Now, you need to stay in touch with your attorney because he can't get your case prepared unless you talk to him. And don't make him track you down. He's got plenty to do. He doesn't need to be wasting his time tracking you down. So you stay in touch with him, and we'll see you back here on July 24th. 2014, this is Newton County case, 2014-54, State of Arkansas versus John Paul Jones. Mr. Jones, do you have counsel?
Yeah, John Nichols.
You know we've called this case.
Your Honor, there's been a plea offer made in this case. I have not had a chance to talk to Mr. Jones about it. If the court would, if we elect to take the plea, we'll do so today. If not, if the court wants us to reappear to advise the court later today, that's fine. Or if the court wants us just to appear in 2 weeks, if we don't accept the plea, we're currently on the pretrial on May 22nd, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So the case is moving towards trial. There's a motion to suppress pending.
If you don't accept the plea, May 22nd will be a fine date to reappear on.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll discuss it with Mr. Jones right now. Thank you, Your Honor.
2015-6, State of Arkansas versus, this is Newton County, 2015-6, State of Arkansas versus Jesse McCullough. This case is down for the scheduling order for reappearance here today to check on the status of the case. What is the status of the case at this point?
Discovery's been received.
Any issues at this point? Or are we just following through on the scheduling order?
Mr. McCullough needs to come see me, but otherwise just proceeds.
Mr. McCullough, it's very important that you stay in touch with the Public Defender's Office. You need to go see Mr. Bunch, call, make arrangements. You'll have a scheduled appointment and get in there to see him. He can't prepare your case unless you communicate with him, all right? Now, your next appearance date is May 22nd, and that's for pretrial. What that day set aside for is to take up hearings on pretrial issues. He won't know what motions to file or what pretrial issues there are unless you get in to see him. So it's your job to get in to see him. He doesn't have time to try to track you down, okay? And I expect to see you back here on May 22nd. You may be excused.
Your Honor, I have a little, for Mr. Bunch's information, a note with a possible resolution. So our office will try to firm that up and type it up so when Mr. McCullough comes to meet with him, they can at least discuss it.
Going to Boone County docket, I call 2014-80 and 2014-115, State of Arkansas versus Sarah Cook.
Your Honor, to give you an update on Ms. Cook's case, we're scheduled for trial on June 8th. And at this point in time, Judge, I'm going to ask, at my request, to continue this matter and exclude speedy trial time to sometime this fall. The reason for that, Judge, is my case file has now expanded into a banker's box. I've received communication from Community First Bank, and I've got more documents that are ready for pickup. In light of the discovery that the state's provided and where we're at in the case, I've already began making inquiries into hiring a forensic accountant as well as a handwriting expert. This is a complex financial fraud case. There's allegations of anywhere from $500,000 to $2-point-something million. And I think that those experts are going to be necessary in this type of case. In light of that, Judge, I've got to have additional time to have all these experts brought on board. And it's not for a period of unnecessary delay. It's just, that's the nature of this case.
Are you talking in terms of September, October for trial?
October, Judge.
October?
Judge, I would say at a minimum of October. And I will also tell the court that should we proceed to trial, it would be every bit of 3 days, if not 5.
And Judge, I'll tell the court right now, I expect this to be a minimum of a 1 week trial, potentially going into 2 weeks. Right now, Judge, off the top of my head, I'd expect between 20 and 30 witnesses.
Do we have a, shall we just set it down to find a week, or do you have a week already? All right.
The week of October 26th. And I'm going to assume that you're going to want a large day, free day for pre-trial?
Absolutely. And we probably won't be ready for pre-trial until sometime September.
Can you do October 8th?
We can do October 8th. And if we need an additional day, we'll put that in there, Judge.
Okay, I'm continuing the trial to the week of October 26th as an excluded period.
Thank you, Your Honor. Judge, there's a collateral.
I'll set it for pretrial on October 8th, right?
Judge, there's a collateral issue I expect is going to come to a head rather shortly, and I would expect we may take this up on a regular day. There is private civil counsel that's objecting to my getting records, and it's Mr. Tidwell out of Little Rock, and he's informed me that he's going to be approaching the court asking for orders excluding my access to records. So I think that's probably going to come up within the next 30 to 45 days.
Who is he representing?
He represents Dr. Hawk. And they're already furious over some of the records that the prosecution's turned over, and he's asked me to voluntarily surrender those. And I basically, in a polite way, told him no, and that he can approach this court if he wants some kind of protective order.
Judge, my philosophy is if I have it, the defense is entitled to it. That's number one. Number two, Mr. Russo did serve a subpoena on the bank to appear for trial that was originally set for April 30th, and gave the bank an option to turn over some records, and they did. It's not my position to interfere with the defendant's request for discovery, which is why I suggested to the Hawks that they might entertain private counsel, because the state is not going to come into court saying you can't get this, you can't get this, you can't get that. I think I would have preferred that they had brought these records to trial and could have argued about it then.
Is there a civil proceeding involved, or is it just just trying to protect it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, at this time, the trial of Sarah Cook is continued in both of these cases. Is continued until October 26th as an excluded period. A pre-trial is scheduled for October 8th at this time. Counsel will address the issues of the private counsel at a later, whenever they become relevant. We'll proceed with the criminal case.
Razor, Ranger, Sportsman, Ace. There's a Polaris to match your passion. Looking for a machine that works, hunts, and plays just as hard as you do? That's Ranger. Go ahead, tackle the toughest jobs, haul the biggest crews, bring home the best value. Ranger gives you the versatility to do it all.
Ay, Coco. You work hard to take care of your car, so help clean its engine and extend its life with quality gas from Conoco.
In the Branson area, visit these ConocoPhillips White Oak stations, plus Mule Express, Saddlebrook, and the Spirit Shop.
Liquidation Outlet in Harrison. What will you find today? Where everything is up to 50% off of retail. Hi, this is Amy, and we've got everything from entertainment centers and furniture to toys for the kids and baby supplies. We also carry bedding, luggage, humidifiers, and lots of craft items. With so many choices, you'll find the perfect deal for you. Stop paying retail and head to Liquidation Outlet for great savings. If you miss a day, you miss a great deal.
Best deals that you can get at the Liquidation Outlet.
Got something to say? Something to sell? Want to promote your business or ideals? Reach a lot of people every day, all day. Let us help get your message in their face. Billboards work. We all read them. Call now at 870-715-5151 to get your message out there. Bigger is better.
We'll take up Jeremy this afternoon.
Yeah, it's 2009-97.
All right, let me just quickly go through these. We got, one thing is I have a file up here for 2014-56 from Boone County, Michael Lorette. Is there a reason that file was up here on the bench?
Judge, I don't even have that on my document.
I don't have it on mine.
I mean, it was up here in the stack of pretrial matters, and I didn't know whether we just then got it on here. Anyway, very quickly then, we'll move to revocation docket, item 2009-97 in Boone County, State of Arkansas versus Corey Johnson.
Your Honor, Mr. Johnson, he's applied to the public defender, and that's the application I have in front of you. I've had the opportunity to discuss this with the state and his officer. The charges that were primarily the basis for his revocation have been dismissed. However, he still needs to start making payments on his fines and costs. And both his officer and myself are requesting that you set this 90 days out for review.
I'm going to set it for review on July 31st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We have 2010-51, 2010-67, both from Boone County, State of Arkansas versus James Stacy.
Judge, on Mr. Stacy, I made a proposal to Mr. Robb.
Your Honor, I guess what someone, I've just aired my appearance for last week, and what someone I'm confused was that there was a petition to revoke probation. It's my understanding that Mr. Stacy had pleaded through a court and was no longer on probation.
Well, he was. He reported and did everything he was supposed to do, other than pick up these charges.
Well, he was, my understanding was discharged from probation last year, and I believe Mr. Carter has a copy of the document that we had discussed earlier, where he received a discharge from probation. So I guess that's what I'm so confused about.
Well, then why would he be reporting?
He was not reporting. He was not reporting at all.
I paid off my fine whenever I graduated drug court. That was it. Whenever I got arrested, I got out and I had to start reporting. I never reported since the day I graduated drug court.
So
I mean, we can look at what the situation is. I mean, I'll have to look and see. I don't have a clear recollection at this point.
I understand that, Your Honor.
That Mr. Carter had mentioned to me that there was a document prepared wasn't something that I signed discharging him, but it was prepared and it's of record.
Yes, sir. What I was going to propose that we were able to have this reset for another day so I could file a petition formally, and then at that point we could take that up on another day.
All right. Let's come back on May and see if we can't resolve it on that day. And if we can get it resolved sooner, I'm sure Mr. Stacy has better things to do.
Yes, sir.
Come and sit in court all day
Yes.
like he has today.
Yes,
So
sir.
if we can get it just as a matter of paperwork resolved.
Yeah, I think that's
Let's try to do that. But
Do we
for
need-
now, we'll set it down till May 8th.
Do we need to come back in the morning session or is it afternoon?
Afternoon.
Yeah.
1:30 on May 8th?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor,
You
very
may
much.
be excused. Boone County case 2012-168, State of Arkansas versus Joshua Taylor.
Your Honor, Mr. Taylor was on for a revocation hearing. I don't see it on the docket, but he was also supposed to be here for arraignment on 2015-50. And what I can do is I'll file a written waiver of arraignment in that case.
I think what happened, and I'm just looking at this order that Judge Putman signed. Apparently, Mr. Taylor appeared in front of Judge Putman on April 3rd and entered I guess he says he appeared and was set off to reappear, and he lists April 27th as opposed to April 24th. I don't know that I'm having any court on April 27th. I'm going to assume that that's a misstatement on just a flip of the pen on Judge Putman's part, and that it really intended for him to appear here today on the 24th.
Do you have that file there? The 2015-50, you have that file?
I have 2012-168.
Okay. That's on the revocation, Your Honor. I'm showing the 2015-50-4 was the one that he was supposed to show up today for arraignment. But I can do a written waiver of arraignment in that one, Judge.
20-15-4.
4.
Is it 15 or 50?
It's 2015-50.
50.
Yeah.
I didn't have that down for an arraignment here today.
And the notes in my file show that he appeared on April 3rd in front of Judge Putman, and the notes in the file say that he was scheduled to be here today for arraignment in front of you. But I'll go ahead and file a formal written waiver of arraignment on that case.
Okay. That's very well.
Your Honor, in light of that, once I get that set, I'm anticipating the standard scheduling order. I'd like to continue this matter out to track with the revocation, to track with his scheduling order in his new case. I'm working on some exculpatory evidence to present to the prosecutor. We'll waive the 60-day hearing requirement.
All right. Set it out.
I had anticipated on the new case, Judge, the 7/24, 8/14, and 8/31 dates.
I showed that on March 27th, he stated that he would apply for the public defender's office, that we gave him a scheduling order on 2015-50-4, and that he was to appear for the status of discovery on May the 8th, for a pre-trial on July the 24th, and for a trial date of August the 3rd. He was also given a reappearance date of June the 19th. I think May the 8th was simply to get attorney status. So,
Let's put him down then for June 19th. He's here on June 19th. And we'll try to maybe wrap these up as late as possible.
And Judge, I'll let the court know I have received discovery, so we're on track.
2011-122, State of Arkansas versus Jeremy Scroggins.
Judge, and Mr. Scroggins, I think he was only supposed to reappear here to show completion of Teen Challenge. I believe the letter's in the file, and I believe he's got his certificates.
Yes.
So I think we're good to go at this point, Judge.
Very good. So he has now completed, the record should reflect that he's now completed the Teen Challenge program. Are we back on a scheduling proceeding, or
I was taken off probation while I was in Teen Challenge, so there shouldn't be anything. I just have like a $500 fine at the sheriff's office, and I approved of and paying on that as well.
Mr. Carter, do you remember what
He actually hasn't been taken off probation because he has a pending revocation, so the whole thing is suspended. They may decided they don't need him to report anymore, but he's on probation at least until this particular matter is resolved. I would ask that the court set it for May 22nd, and hopefully, and I recognize that he has completed Teen Challenge, and I would hope by May 22nd he would be able to produce the receipt from the sheriff's office showing a balance of 0.
stay in touch with your probation officer and then be back here on May 22nd.
Okay. All right.
KTKO Channel 8 Harrison. Local television worth watching.
Hi, I'm Olivia from Nature's Wonders, and I'm here to talk to you about a few of our lunch items that we have, and so you can stop in for lunch and have a healthy option for you. And we offer a variety of different options. We have gluten-free salads, sandwiches, wraps. We have a cranberry chicken, walnut salad, zesty chicken salad, a vegan bowl for those who don't do meat but still get a variety of food, and also a cheese and tomato and olive oil and balsamic vinegar salad. And with each of those options, you can have a tea or water, any beverage, an apple, cheese stick, yogurt, and with that combo, you'll get a 15% off. Say if you want like a grab and go and you're just coming to the store, I would be more than happy to make anything that you would like right then and there. And of course, we have our options in the cooler as well. Whatever you need, I'll make it happen.
Books are an important part of your life, and when you go to Books on the Square, you'll find books that will not only be informative, but books that will take you away. Books on the Square now has 2 locations on the south side of the Harrison Square. Books on the Square carries fiction books, books on CD, lots of westerns, and books full of mystery. Books on the Square, too, next to Deb's Frames and Things, has your nonfiction favorites, religious, historical, and even cookbooks. Take a stroll down the south side of the square and visit both Books on the Square.
What's the first thing you notice when you walk into an Arbest?
When I come in and they call me by name.
Half of the people there call me Aunt Bliss.
Even the branches that I don't go in a lot, usually I get a greeting.
When you get off work, you want to see happy people.
They always say good morning or good afternoon.
They answer everything I need.
I enjoy seeing my family at Arbest at any time.
When I'm running late and you think you're not going to make it and those doors are still open here, it's a relief.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Arkansas Orthopedics and Sports Medicine now offers you 2 orthopedic surgeons, both trained in all the latest surgical techniques. Dr. Sedani and Dr. Cutler specialize in all forms of orthopedic problems and injuries, from torn rotator cuffs to joint replacement, even sprains or broken bones. Dr. Sedani and Dr. Cutler will see you quickly and with the highest standard of efficiency. The entire staff of Arkansas Orthopedics works to keep you moving. Call today for an appointment. Call Dr. Sedani and Dr. Cutler in Harrison at 741-8289.
You work hard to take care of your car, so help clean its engine and extend its life with quality gas from Conoco.
In the Branson area, visit these ConocoPhillips White Oak stations, plus Mule Express, Saddlebrook, and the Spirit Shop.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
Now what?
Let's go. That way.
Have fun out there on the compact, capable, and entirely new Pioneer 500 from Honda.
Come see us at 824 North Main in Harrison.
Respiratory allergies and other problems of the ear, nose, and throat affect the lives of millions of people each year. It's a broad spectrum of problems that can be improved or even corrected under the care of an ENT, or ear, nose, and throat physician, who specializes in otolaryngology.
All that is green is not infection. All that sneezes is not allergy. To see an otolaryngologist would be the individual to be able to help differentiate between the two.
Many of the patients at Dr. Bell's Family ENT and Sinus Center of Harrison, Arkansas, have come for the proper diagnosis and management of chronic upper respiratory symptoms. The key is knowing that there are other ways besides antibiotics to manage allergies and respiratory problems, options that will help patients breathe easier and feel healthier on a daily basis. For more information, visit narmc.com.
You work hard to take care of your car, so help clean its engine and extend its life with quality gas from Conoco.
In the Branson area, visit these ConocoPhillips White Oak stations, plus Mule Express, Saddlebrook, and the Spirit Shop.
What's the first thing you notice when you walk into an Arvest?
When I come in and they call me by name.
Half of the people there call me Aunt Bliss.
Even the branches that I don't go in a lot, usually I get a greeting.
When you get off work, you want to see happy people.
They always say good morning or good afternoon.
They answer everything I need.
I enjoy seeing my family at Arvest at any time.
When I'm running late and you think you're not going to make it and those doors are still open here, it's a relief.
Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Plants, plants, and more plants. That's what you'll find at Camps Plants in Harrison. Perennials, annuals, ferns, hanging baskets, shrubs, roses, and the largest selection of garden vegetables in the area. With different varieties arriving weekly, you're sure to find the perfect plant, shrub, or tree at the best price in the area. Camps Plants, in business for over 30 years in Harrison.
KTKO Channel 8 Harrison. Local television worth watching.
This is
Beverly Stokes with Community First Title Company. We are proud to be your locally owned title service company, serving your title insurance, escrow, and title search needs. And our goal is to make a difference right here in this community. We invite you to experience the difference a true community-owned title company can offer. You have a choice when it comes to your title services. Choose Community First Title, located next to Community First Bank at 218